Hello viewers, welcome to my channel at Vanilla Graphics, and today we are going to learn how to do a social media flyer for Infonic Studios. We are going to learn how to do a social media flyer for Infonic Studios. So let's get started. I hope you enjoy and you learn something new. So you launch your Photoshop and then you create a new folder. You press Ctrl N. Ctrl N will create a new folder for you, and then you select one. We will go by 10 by 80 pixels, and then the resolution is 300. And then you create already. I've created this one already, so I'm not going to create again. So I've named it Infonic Studios. So you can name it here where they've written Untitled 2, where my cursor is. That is where you can name your project. So this is my project that we are going to design, and so this is my project file. All the things I need to design the flyer, I have it here. So this is the flyer we are doing. This is the flyer we are designing for Infonic Studios. So let's go back to the project file. So these are the documents we need. A sample of the pictures that was taken by Infonic, some files, documents we need to create our background, some icons that we need to design our flyer. Yeah, so I will teach you how to, in other videos, how to get a document like this, how to get a background like this, something like this, for your designs, how to get this background. I can teach you in other videos. You will learn more about it. Hit the like button and subscribe to learn more from Vanilla Graphics. Yeah, so let's get started. Now we open a new document. After opening a new document, so let's start working. What I will do is I will import this. You can either click and drag into Photoshop, and then you drop it. So that's what we are doing. Yeah. So that's what we are doing. Yeah. Then after dropping this, we're going to use this as a background that holds the picture. So like you see in the flyer, that's what we are doing. Yeah, so we'll go back to our project file, project folder, and we'll use this picture. We'll drag and drop. So you place the document and then you hold Alt. And click on the first image. You hold Alt and then let it get to the line between the image and the image above and the image below. So when you hold Alt, you click on it, and then it will mask into the image below, and then now you can drag this one. Infonic has logo on the picture, so we don't want this logo here. So we'll come for the spot healing brush, and then we'll select the picture, click on it and press OK. You increase the brush size, you click on it once and the logo is gone. So you press Ctrl 0 to center your artwork. Now we expand the image. First of all, before you touch on the image, right click and convert image to smart object. Now let's expand this way. Okay, perfect. So now let's look at, okay, so control minus to zoom in. Just want to do exactly as it is. So we have to twist it a bit. Yeah, we have to twist it a bit. So we come now, go to our projects folder, pick this image, this background, place it on it. We mask it, then we bring it to the top. We enlarged it to cover. Once it covers, now we change the blend mode. Click on the image, change the blend mode to luminosity. After changing it to luminosity, you will reduce the opacity to 10 because there is an effect we want on the image. Let's say 6 will do. If it is more, it distracts. But when let's make it 7 will do. Control 0, or let's reduce it a bit to 4. Now let's make it 5. Okay, 5 is okay. Now we'll come to the ellipse tool, pick the rounded rectangle, the ellipse tool, I beg your pardon, let's pick the rectangular tool. You draw a rectangle, and then you round the rectangle, you bring it here, you duplicate, bring it here, duplicate. Before duplicating, whatever effect you want to add up to it, you have to add the effect. After adding the effect, before you duplicate it. So now let's click on the ellipse tool, let's go to layers, then let's double click. So you double click, you come to shadow, you click on the drop shadow, you click on it, then you click on the side of it to give you the properties. Now let's see, okay, let's check if you're on course. Let's increase the opacity. Yeah, but you're on course. So okay, now we can duplicate. Can duplicate this one too. Yeah, now we can duplicate this and reduce the size. Let's check it. Okay, you're on course. Can reduce the size. Okay. Now we'll go to our file for project folder, import this picture. So we we import this picture, and then you place the picture. Forgive, my machine is running a bit slower. Now you select this circle rectangular that has been ellipsed, then you select the image, then you press Alt. Alt will be masked into the rectangular, so you drag it and move it. So I'll reduce the size of the picture to 15 so that it can have the image. We'll click the object, the rectangular object, go to the file folder, project folder, pick the image, drag and drop, so that will be directly on top of the object. You place the image. Now you hold Alt to mask the image. Now it is blown or it's bigger than the object, so reduce the size of the image to match up with perfect. So we click on this one, the same as applies to this one. We'll go to our projects folder, pick on this image, and then we'll drag and drop. We drag and drop. We place the image. We hold Alt and then mask the image into the rectangular. Now we reduce the size to match up with the Ferrito, and then this one. So this, I have already typed it, I've already downloaded this image. So now we go to the project folder, pick this image, drag and drop. We'll drop it here, reduce it, now we duplicate it by pressing Alt. Duplicate it by pressing Alt. Wonderful. So the text beneath it has been typed already, so that is this one. So I'm going to pick the first one, the 250, and move it. Now we go back, select, that's already been typed. We'll drop it here. We position this one to 15. Okay, so if you check the image, the background here is on this one too, so we are going to do the same thing. So we go back to our, we click on the background, we duplicate it, so we increase the opacity, we reduce it, So we'll bring it here, and then we mask it, then reduce the opacity like we did with the first one to 5. We'll bring it to 10. Yeah. So we duplicate it and bring it here. We mask it. We duplicate it and bring it here. For all of the rectangular objects, we mask it. Now we are done with this one. We are left with the logo, the informations, the call of action. So it's like with the logo, the website, the call of action, and then the location. Now let's go to our project folder. There's a logo. Click and drag, drop. We reduce the logo to the size we want. You see, this one is visible. Okay, let's check. We have to increase it a bit. Okay, I think this one is okay. Now looking at the background and the logo is not visible enough for people to see. It's not visible enough. So for us to make the logo more visible, we are going to change the color to white. Now one of the ways to change the color to white is to add overlay. So we double click, we go to layers, we double click outside the image, on the image, we double click on the image, the side of it, then we look for color overlay. We check color overlay. Now the color overlay, the color already there is yellow. Now we have to click the side of the color overlay and come here and change, come to the color and change the color to white. We want to use white, and then we are good to go. Now let's level the color to action. Let's level the call to action. So we are going to select this and then move them. It's already typed, but when you are doing it, you have to type them yourself. And then anytime you are designing, you must check your alignment. So this will align with this. You always have to check alignment. This will align with this. This have to check alignment. This will align with this. Now this have to